Hey guys, this is the instruction video for the Lifespan Over 90 project. The first thing you're going to want to do is pull up this spreadsheet. It's called Lifespan Over 90. In this spreadsheet, we have a list of PIDs. This is a list of, so it's 7 numbers and letters that Family Search uses to identify people. Each person on Family Search has their own unique PID. ID is also what it'll be called in Family Search. This is their lifespan. So this is how many years we think they lived for. And we're trying to figure out if they actually lived this long. And we're going to use Family Search to confirm that. So when you're going on here to work here, you can choose anywhere in here and start. Usually you'll just start at the bottom, but I've chosen some ones to show you guys today just to show you some different examples. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to this PID column, copy the ID. So that's that 7 numbers and letters. Go to Family Search. You're going to press Search, Family Tree. Then you'll start at Find by Name, but you're gonna press Find by ID because we're gonna search for this person using their ID. So we're gonna press Search. So there should be only one person because each person, the ID just goes with one person. So we're expecting this person to be 90. So let's look at this. Says they lived from 1899 to 1990. That's close enough to 90 years that we don't have to worry about it as long as it's within a year. So we want to find a source that confirms that she was born in 1900 or 1899, and then a source that confirms that she died around 1990. So you're going to press the Sources tab. If you have a birth certificate here, that's great, but usually you'll just have to look for a census for their birth information, because if you go down, this is our person, it says that she was born in 1900. So that's good enough. Then 1900 is close enough to 1899, especially when they're estimating it, as long as it's within a year. Now go down to the bottom. Like certificates and records that happened later in their life are at the bottom. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom for stuff about when they died. Find a grave index usually is good. Also, Social Security usually keeps track of when people died. So I'm going to press Find a Grave. It says she died in 1990. That's perfect. We got a source confirming her birthday and when she died. So because we've got both of those sources, you're going to put your name in here. And so this is going to be where you put your name. And then because we were able to find sources supporting those dates, we're going to put a 1 in. You'll put a 0 in if you weren't able to find those sources. And then if there's anything weird or you're unsure about some of the sources, put that in the notes section. All right, on to this next one. We're going to copy their ID. We're going to go to search again, go to, actually, we don't have to because this is the search page from last time. You can just put in a new ID here and then press search again. The reason I can do that is because when I press on this person, I press open link in new tab, and then this search page stays there and I can just go to that new person. So this William guy, we expect him to be 109. Oh wow, that's really old. Okay. So before 2009. It looks like we don't know when this guy died. Let's check the sources. So 1910 census tells us that he was born in 1900. That matches with what we'd expect. And then death records. Okay, it looks like his last is a 1940 census. So this guy doesn't have any sources on here that will tell us when he died. So we're going to go back to the details section and we're going to go on this side. See how it says search records? We're going to search for extra records about this guy by pressing family search. And this is basically Family Search will search for records in their stockpiles about this guy. And because we're trying to find his death, I'm going to scroll on. This is the search. This is what Family Search is using to pull up information. We're going to go down to add record options and type. So because we want a specific type of record, and I'm going to press death because that's what we're trying to find. Let's see. Let's press some of these. It looks like, okay. This one It's not actually his obituary, it's his daughter's obituary. This guy is also, he's mentioned in a daughter's obituary. This guy is mentioned in a son's obituary. So we're not finding obituaries for this guy. If the top results like aren't close at all, what that means is Family Search doesn't have any good ideas for this guy. So we can not do that anymore. After you've tried Family Search, if that still didn't work, you can go to Ancestry. So press Ancestry. And so this just means they're searching for records of this guy in Ancestry. You're going to need to make sure you have an Ancestry account, and if you're a member of the church, you can get one through Family Search for free. Now, I don't want to look through all of these records, so I'm going to filter my search again. So press Record Type, Birth, Marriage, and Death, and then Death, Burial, Cemetery, and Obituaries. So I'm going to look at some of these top options. Let's see. This guy's married to someone named Hazel. But the guy that we're looking for is married to someone named Emily. So that's probably not right. Not an Emily, that's Rose. Okay, let me try again. This guy seems like a potential one because he has the same name as this guy we're looking for. So definitely let's look at this one. The thing is that this guy is married to an Annie Marie, which is not the Emily. In fact, it looks like this death certificate is for this guy's dad. Do you see how he's married to an Annie M? That's pretty close. So this is probably the wrong record. Okay. So if you looked here and you can't really find any on that first page, what we can say is 0, because we weren't able to find those sources for that guy that support that he's 109, which is kind of crazy. Okay, let's move on to this next one. We're going to grab that, go to that search results page, put in that new ID, search. We're going to open that link in a new tab. So this lady, we want her to be 91. It says here born in 1899, 1991. That's close enough. We just got to make sure we've got sources to confirm that. So we press that census. It says she's born in 1899. That matches. And then a death date at the bottom. Let's see. Social Security, numerical. Again, Social Security will often record death dates, but this looks like it's actually a source about her daughter. Yeah, she's just mentioned in the record of someone else, so that's not going to help us. And then that's not helpful. Okay, so we're going to need to do some more searching. So go back to details. Again, search records on the side. Let's press Family Search first. And if that doesn't work, we'll look on Ancestry. I went down on this search page, press Type of Record, and press Death, and press Search again. Let's see, Mary E. Hinton. Did she marry a guy named Hinton? Because if she did, then it would make sense that her last name is different. She did. James Wiley Hinton. Looks good. Said she died January 4th, 1990 in Palm Beach. This lady died in Palm Beach, it says. So that looks really good. So I think this is the record. So because we found a record, we're going to put a 1 right here, and then yeah, that's all we need to do. Okay, let's do one more together, and then this will be done. So, whoops, sorry. 16. This is the 16th one. We want this person to be 99. So we're going to go in here, copy their ID, search, open link in new tab. $18.99 to $19.99. That's close to 99. Should be good. Let's go to sources. Okay, Iowa birth records. This shows she was born 1899. That looks good to me. And then let's find when she died. Oh, death index. Find a grave in 1990. It actually looks like this lady died in 1990. Well, actually, Minnie Zorns. Let's make sure she married a guy named Zorns. Um, is her marriage on here? Birth index. Let's see. Minnie Elredge. Uh, yeah, it looks like she married a guy named Zorns and then had kids with this guy. So, she died in 1990. And that's also what this thing down here says. It says right here that she died in 1990. So we thought it was 1999, and that's what you could only get the number she lived for 99 years old with the date of 1999. So because she's actually 1990, 1899 to 1990, that's still a lifespan over 90. So we're going to put a 1 right here because she still lived more than 90 years old. But she didn't actually live 99 years old. It looks like she lived 91 years old. So we're just going to make a note of that. Her lifespan was 91 years, not 99. So those are kind of some common examples of what you'll expect here. So just in general, copy the PID, search it, find a person, go to their sources, find a source for their birth date, find a source for their death date. If you can't find them in this sources tabs, you're going to go to details and then search first on family search and then on ancestry. Okay, good luck with this project.